Hello everyone. Till now in our declaration statements we have discussed till here in our declaration statement class, how to declare a class with proper indentation, and that is camel casing, and package in Java, access specifiers in Java, how to give a class a specific access or a method specific access, and at the same time how to give specific access to the data type. I mean the variable, the data type, and then methods, types of methods, three types of methods: inbuilt methods and user defined methods and static methods. We have discussed them, and then we have discussed JVM, JRE, JDK. And now today we will be discussing about the most important thing in Java, that is one of the most important thing. Everything is important in Java, so one of the most important thing in Java which we will be discussing is data types in Java. In our first adventure, if you could recall, the first thing we have discussed when we discussed about this is the Java program. Java program is a combination of two things: data plus code. Java program is a combination of two things: data plus code. So what is data and what is code? So data, we have discussed about this term also. Data means the type of data which we are using for our program. There are different types of data for our program. There are different types of data. If we classify data types into data, there are different types of data: numerical data, alphabetical data, sorry, alphabetical data, and then we have more different types of data: characters, operators, char type of data. So this is how the data has been classified. So Java is no exception in data types. So every programming language have its own data types, and so does Java. Java has two types of data types. In Java, Java has two types of data types. They are primitive and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types, first one, and then second one, non-primitive data types. So non-primitive data types, we will discuss about these two both. Non-primitive data types in Java. So what is primitive? Primitive in general means fundamental or basic. So primitive in general means something that is basic, fundamental, or elementary. Primitive in general means something that is basic, fundamental, or elementary, which we should know, which we should be aware of. So similarly in Java, primitive data types are fundamental, basic, elementary data types that Java has possessed, the Java acquired, you can say. Like it has acquired, Java has these primitive data types. And if we can classify these data types into numerical and alphabetical and characters and then boolean characters, char, you can say simply, and then you can simply say boolean. This is how you can classify different types of data types. That is, you can say boolean type of data types. Numerical. So numerical means the type of data they store are numerical data. Numbers, they store numbers. The alpha, they store letters, you can say words or lengthy words, and then alphabets, guys. And they store characters, means each type of characters they store. And then boolean, they store true or false. So these are the types of different types of data types we have, and these are the different types of data which they store. So in detail, in primitive data types we have in numericals. If we talk about more, so starting with byte, and then starting, and then short, int, byte, short, int, long, float, double, you can say float, long, double, you can say float, long, double. They have certain range of range where we can store our double. So these are the types, different numerical, they store different numerical types ranges, you can say. And then if you come to character type, you can say char, which is one type of data byte with 16 bits, size of 16 bits which is char of size 16 bits. Char, you can say char is a one type of it's a primitive data type. And then and then we have boolean, true or false. We can check flag, again have a flag. If the flag is true, you can print true. If the flag is false, you can print false, they can say. So alphabets, words, we can talk about this in the non-primitive data types. So these are the primitive data types, that means the basic syntax, basic data types. So the ranges for these primitive or non these data types can be, we can have it ranges for these data types also. Range for each type of a data type, byte has one range, that is this range. So we can do one thing, we can do one thing here. So for byte, the range is 1 to, this is how the byte range, and short, this is the range. You can make a note of it, you can come across a question about these things in the interviews. So short range is this, and then int is very important. Integer, we mostly we use int as our data type. So int is one data type which we should be using more. And then range, this is the range. So float, double, long, you can copy them here. You can have these ranges also. Float, long, double, they have some separate range. So they have separate uniqueness in between them. Like they store, float stores data ranges from, float has 7 decimal digits, you can say 7 decimal digits. For example, you can say 3.1 for f, like pi number. And long stores long has this range, and double stores the data in decimal digits, like 3.1 for float, and double, they stores digits in the decimal digits, 15 decimal digits. So this is how you can differentiate our data types, guys, primitive data types. So primitive data types, which you talk about, primitive means in general something basic, fundamental, or elementary that Java has acquired these data types. A Java program is a combination of two things, data plus code. Data is the type of data which we are using, numerical, alpha, or character. Alpha means alphabetical or boolean, you can say. So these are the data types these are the important data types which we will be using in our program. So make a note of this, guys, and it should be very, and they should be asking about this question in an interview also, about data types, primitive data types. First of all, explain them what is primitive, and then you can talk about data types, primitive data types, types of primitive data types, starting with numerical, alpha, char, and boolean. So that's all in this video, guys, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe, so that people will, so the video will reach the people, so that they can also view just like you. Thank you so much.